Good evening. I'm so glad you're here with us tonight. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. It is Saturday, June 21st, and I've had an amazing day today. I can't tell you the results because they're not in yet, but I spent the day today at the Connecticut Blues Challenge, and the music was absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to have one of the participants in that here on the show next week, so look forward to that. That will be great. But today, we have just an amazing pair of musicians. I'm not fully up on all that they do. I know that Helen is a teacher, and she's also a very sought after join us musician. A lot of the musicians that have been on this show have said that they'd love to have her play with them. So, as always, it's not about me, it's all about them. So, welcome the Natters.
down, down the road, walking down, down, walking down, down the road, walking down, down, walking down, down that road. Hey, hey. Thank you. A little technical difficulty. Hold on one second. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my bass drum.
So we, our Moment of Fearless, that's the title we're going by for this project of music, which is original songs that Helene and I are putting together. Mm-hmm. So our next number is going to be Castle, Castle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Castle, Castle.
Okay. On a ship, on the sea, drops us off to a landscape so green. Castle, castle, calls my name. One more step and I will never be the same. Take my hand and we'll all find myself next to a door unlocked. Turn it, the breeze sways. So I turn it now, I'll never be the same. And there it was then all around me. It felt like love, felt like home. Felt like freedom from above. Turn my head towards the sound, colors dancing all around. Listen, listen, I hear them say. So I listen and my body slips away. Space and time set me free. All that's left is that celestial melody. Sing it, the breeze sways. So I sing it now, I'll never be the same. And there it was then all around me. It felt like love, felt like calm. Felt like freedom from above. a song called Castle, Castle. And you can see that Frank is two and more of band members in one. He's the harmony supplier, the guitar player, the bass player, and any other interesting sounds that we need. So we try to keep this as a little duo project. And we're brother and sister, so it works out nicely. So our next song, Frank is going to sing, and it's called Shed Some Miles.
If my foot don't make the shift, I guess that pedal sticks. I'm sick of exit 6, I'll keep on driving. Oh baby, please don't wait, I forgot to hesitate. I always wanted to keep on driving. And the night is coming on, I don't wanna face that dawn. Forgive me. And every now and then, it's good to pretend. Forgive me. As I shed these miles clean, shifting to my daydream. I always wanted to keep on driving. Oh baby, please don't wait, I forgot to hesitate. I always wanted to keep on driving. And the night is coming on, I don't wanna face that dawn. Forgive me. Ooh, yeah. And every now and then, it's good to pretend. Forgive me.
It's my Otis Redding right there, my Otis Redding whistling. So we have a little switcheroo here as I move to the piano.
So, this is the journal, right?
Yes. So this next song, oops.
He's going to sing a song that she wrote for her daughter, Evelyn, called The Journal. Uh-oh. We have broken strands. So she's going to get off those drums, get onto the keyboard. Yeah.
I just got to learn how to ride a motorcycle, and then I'll be all set. Do you ride?
I was going to say you can be my bitch. Did I say that on TV?
You must.
Another word for riding on the back with someone.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you must watch Orange Is the New Black.
No, I never saw that, but I guess it's a good show.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
We'll talk about stuff later.
Yeah. A little bit later.
Or not.
All right. The Journal. 1, 2, 3, 4. She slides the journal across the table. Their eyes lock on the black and white alone. She reminds her with heart so heavy. You are the best part, love. There was a time when my page is empty. I gave my pen to a man I thought I knew. He wrote stories of wild, wild anger. But then he paired me you. Read and you'll see I'm paper thin. Together we're strong as a bound book. This story's thick, the turns and the twists. You are the best part, love. I know that when you read this, you'll find a peace of mind. And you will find me weak and you will find me strong from time to time. This ain't no only Bible, it's just a point of view. I laid it on the table for the grace of you. Read and you'll see I'm paper thin. Together we're strong as a bound book. This story's thick, the turns and the twists. You are the best part, love. Read and you'll see I'm paper thin. Together we're strong as a bound book. This story's thick, the turns and the twists. You are the best part, love. You are the best part. You are the best part. You are the best part, love. For my daughter. She's in kindergarten. Well, she's going into first grade next year, so that's for her. And our next song. I don't get to play anything. I get to just sing, and Frank has all the hard work. So this is this tune is called Eclipse. We've been together. Well, we've played together for since I was put on this earth. So, and this is our first time just being a duo. So we started this project in, I think, November, and we debuted it in January. So it's still pretty new, but we're having a lot of fun, and we're enjoying the whole process of making original music and just laughing while we're doing it. So this is called Eclipse. Tonight, I wanna be with the moon and stars. Lead me down where you are. Escape the sun. And this beauty I cannot resist has just begun, has just begun. I wait by your bedside window pane, anticipating while I wait. Breath grows thin. This beauty I cannot resist pulls me in. Feel the cool on my skin. Caress slow by the dark, fall like night in your arms. I've been waiting for so many years for the light to disappear, oh, disappear. Come on and disappear. You see what you want on those dark nights, 'cause I'm far from the stars and the sunrise. You had me waiting hours, minutes, you were gone. You never tended on staying for long. Caress slow by the dark, fall like night in your arms. I've been waiting for so many years for the light to disappear. Oh, come on, disappear. Oh, oh, disappear. You see what you want on those dark nights. I'm far from the stars and the sunrise. You had me waiting hours for minutes. You were gone. You never tended on staying for long. Disappear. Come on and disappear with me. Come on and disappear with Eclipse. So we have another one planned for you. Kind of blowing through these. We should talk a little bit more. It's all right. So this is another one called Good Intention, and this one is about not letting people put you down and just finding your place in life and realizing that that's where you need to be, and then just sort of shutting out the things that were dragging you down and not letting them do that anymore. So I hope that when you hear it, it inspires you to do that. Good Intention. Did you have good intention? Did you want change? Did you mean when you mentioned to place blame? 'Cause you're high expectations pull me down. Looking up to myself now, looking in, I am whole. Looking back, you were always looking for your own, and your high expectations pull me down, and you can't pull me down anymore. And your high expectations pull me down, and your high expectations pull me down, and your and your high expectations pull me down, and your high expectations pull me down, and you can't pull me down. No, you can't pull me down. No, you can't pull me down anymore.
too. Do you know everybody I know? Wait a minute. Her ex-husband, Ed, and I go back a really long way. And
Okay. He must have come down, yeah.
do you know who that is?
I think so. I'm better with faces than with names.
Oh, she's a blonde. And she's
Okay.
got a wonderful son named Victor.
Okay.
That is in a band called The Friendly Ghost.
Okay.
And he's also involved. Anyway, we're here to talk about you guys.
Yes, we like to know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know the first time I heard your name.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard yours until like the last couple of weeks because, I don't know, you never friended me on Facebook.
Well, I will change that.
Yes, please do. But the first time I heard your name, it was because someone said to me, maybe you should get a hold of her, she'll come on your show, whatever, whatever. And then I had other people on the show, and one of the questions that I ask my musicians is if you could choose one local artist that you want to play with,
Yeah,
who would it be?
yeah.
And several of them have said it's you.
Thank you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, now I really have to find this woman and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Grandma's Attic.
Thank you so much.
It's a joy to have you guys here. So, you're the big brother,
Yes.
and you're the little sister.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any more musical relatives that we should know about?
Well, I mean, we have an older, between her and
My
I,
older sister.
her older
His
sister,
younger sister.
we have another sister named Lynalyn who's a dancer, choreographer, and movement therapist, and she's
Wow.
always, putting together projects and getting us involved in things like that.
Yeah, and she was just here in New London. She put together a modern, or she was involved in a modern dance troupe that performed with the Lana Burton dancers. I don't know. They were over at the Guard the other day, and I was like,
Yeah.
"You didn't tell me. I would have come."
Right,
Thanks
right.
a lot.
we don't get to hear. There's so many things that go on in New London we don't get to hear.
Yeah.
Now this grouping of new original songs, are you going to get them down on a CD?
Yes.
Really
that-
soon. Who's going to do your engineering for you?
I don't know. Our plan right now is to do them like in our home studio, figure out exactly what we want, what all the layers are, and then
Yeah.
go into the studio and have somebody do it professionally.
With a real
With
clear
a-
vision.
With a real, yeah, to just, refine what we...
You do know Carl Franklin, right?
We should.
I don't
Sounds
think
like
I
it.
do.
Yeah,
Sounds
you
like we should know Carl
Yeah?
Franklin.
Check him out.
Okay.
Carl, I write everything. Oh, I don't have my phone. on me.
PWOP Studios.
Okay.
But anyway, that's fine. So when did you start writing music?
Hard to say. Do we, for this project?
No.
Or just in general?
In general.
I hardly remember not trying to figure out how to write
Yeah.
songs.
So you
Yeah.
were born writing music, kind of.
I thought that's what everyone does. That's, when I
Not
first
this old woman.
had my first guitar, I just tuned the strings until they sounded like a chord, and I just was like, went down to this store. Like,
Really? How cool is
I
that?
thought everyone did that.
Yeah.
You didn't do that?
No. I changed the words to songs.
Well, that's
There you go.
the
That's
same
a skill.
thing.
That is a skill.
No.
Well, what about Weird Al?
Yeah, his songs are cleaner than mine.
Well,
Take
there's
it.
probably a place for that.
No, I'm grandma. So, what made you decide to do this project that you're doing now?
Well, first of all, I just wanted to do whatever he was doing when I was little. So if he wrote a song, I wanted to write a song. That's all.
Okay, that's
And,
cool.
Yeah. And then, I've been a sidekick in a million bands, and I've done original projects with Josie Wales or Josie Davis. now.
Josie Davis.
And,
I remember her when she
It
was
was
Josie Wales.
And and I worked with the Chris Lee band, and they did some original music, and I just I had things that were brewing, but I never had the confidence to just do my stuff. And then finally, I'm like, I'm 30. I'm gonna do my music.
Okay, so first of all, you look about 22.
Well, thank you.
So never mind that. How
Shouldn't have
old
put
you
that
are.
number out there. I am 22.
There you go.
Scratch that.
And your brother maybe is 25. So
Yeah,
Sure.
it's
yeah,
all good.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that. It's a good thing. But aren't you a school teacher now?
I am.
And you teach what age group?
I teach K through 5 right here in New London. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the kids. They are, first of all, they have like rhythm born into them from their culture, and so we have so much fun, and they're just a blast. I've learned so much. This was my first year.
Really?
Yeah, this is my first year as a public school teacher. I did private instruction before that, and I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to get back next year and start again and just learn more.
Yeah, a lot of teachers that are good teachers often say, I'm really not the teacher.
Yeah.
I learn more from my students. So that's
Absolutely.
good to hear you say that. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear it. And we have friends in common because of that. Are there any local bands that you've played with that I might know? Besides Josie Wales
Yeah, besides Josie and
Chris Lee.
Well, I was playing with the John Freeze band for a while, and that was
I love him.
They're great, and
He just won a Whaley.
I know, I saw that, and I was so proud of him. And the Elements, Karina and Ben,
Yeah.
who was just incredible. And actually, I run into him all the time, and he helped me purchase my cymbals.
Ben Parent.
No, Ben, the drummer.
Ben Rose.
Yeah.
Ben LaRose.
Yeah. Great guy, great drummer. And who else in
A
this?
semi-introvert, by the way.
Really? When I
Yeah.
get around him, well, we just talk drum stuff, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Comes all out when you talk about drums.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Who else have I played with?
Have you played with the parents yet?
I have, well, not like with their group, but I played with them through Lauren Agnelli.
Uh-huh.
And then years ago, I did some stuff with the Whaling City Jazz group. They were so I'm like all over the board. I'm
That's
everywhere.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You need to get the CD done so it is in the running for the Whaleys next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, really.
Yeah, thank
Because
you.
it's, because it's fun. Not because the Whaleys actually, I don't know, they're not like global or anything.
Yeah.
But they certainly mean a lot to the musicians in the community here.
Yeah.
And it sounds to me like you're really beginning to become part of the New London community.
Absolutely.
When you're teaching the students, do you bring your original music in?
I haven't yet. I did that Good Intention song. I hear it with a choir of beautiful, inspired young voices, but I have to arrange it. So
That takes work.
Yeah.
That's hard. Maybe you can get help with that. I don't know.
Just
I'll lean towards the brother.
he's actually the arranger. That's what he got his degree in. So that's his thing.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you come from musical parents?
Oh, yeah,
Because you're
yeah,
both
yeah.
really
My father's-
musical. Your
father's
parents, what did
musician.
they do?
Well, our father's a musician. He's a good classical guitarist, among other things too. And we all, as a family, we kind of operate a music store in Deep River. Well, we don't kind of do it.
We actually do.
We actually do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Face Arts Music in Deep River.
Yeah.
And my mother, she's involved in music. Matter of fact, she teaches the Munchkin music classes for the little
The 2
3
to 6
2 to 6 year
Oh
olds.
my goodness. That's so cool because those kids just do what they want to do and you just guide them along a little bit and they'll pick it right up.
Yep.
It's wonderful to watch kids. The younger, the better.
Absolutely.
For me.
Yeah, no,
For
you're
me.
absolutely right. You're right.
I tried to, I tried to get my grandkids started with music a long time ago. And I'm still trying. Sean plays the piano a little bit. And
I had a student years ago whose mother, you probably know, Ellison, and he was not at Kaufman. And Eric, her son, was my student, and he blossomed when he was like 17.
Mm-hmm.
He was not interested really, he liked listening, but at 17, he just went like 100 miles per hour, and he just learned like that, and he's
Put his mind to it.
amazing.
wow, yeah, I've
And-
heard that from her.
Yeah, and it was like he just streamlined all of his energy. So there's always hope. At any moment, you can pick up whatever instrument you want and put your mind to it.
Well, he's brilliant, so he'll figure something out. He wants to be an engineer, so.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this is a question that gets put to most of the musicians that come on my show. We're here on this earth to leave a legacy. Now, take everybody else out of the equation. You guys are the only two left. There's no manuscripts, there's no anything left. You have to create or recreate an instrument and leave something that's going to make people, the young generation, because all the adults are gone, there's only the little kids left. You have to leave a legacy. How are you going to do that? What music are you going to leave for them? You can only leave one song and you can only leave one instrument. But you can leave that with what you can teach them in like a day.
Oh, what would we share with them? What would we teach them? one song and one instrument?
Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
You'd have to recreate the instrument too because they're all gone.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
And vocals
Really-
don't count. That's just built in.
Vocals are built in.
Okay.
Yeah. That doesn't-
Recreate your voice.
Well, of course, I would say any sort of drums because it's super accessible. You don't even need anything. You also need is to be able to move.
Right.
You know, even if you didn't have hands and feet, you could still make percussion sounds. You could still do something that's rhythmic. So I would definitely choose some type of rhythm instrument, whether it's claves or the shaker or something like that, with them. And for a song,
That's very hard.
I'm like a song that's already been written or a song that I'm writing.
What you think would leave a legacy of wanting people to be involved with music?
Okay.
I would. The words that come into my mind right now, whether would be like anything I put my mind to, I can do, or yes, I can, or some message like that would be in my song, and that'd be the whole purpose of my legacy.
I would build a stringed instrument.
No kidding.
And it's because it's half percussion, because, one hand has to play the
Well, my mind says between the two of you, you'd create some kind of piano because you got the percussion and the strings.
Right.
and
There you go.
There you go. So
That's we should
there you
do
go. You have to recreate the piano.
that. Okay.
And I think I do my best to try to, teach the kids some kind of Brazilian song or something like that. I don't know, some samba or something, just to
Really?
get them moving.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I've never heard anyone say that before. That's a neat way to leave things. Where do you see this project going, and where do you see you guys going in the future?
Well, I mean, we certainly, like you suggest, we definitely are going to be recording our songs and continue to, work out and write more. And then, just keep getting into the scene, keep, trying to book some gigs and, see where it all leads to.
Right. We have a Reverb. Well, I have a Reverb Nation account, and I'm trying to branch out.
You know what?
into
You
that.
can put right now. You can tell our listeners, our viewers, every single thing that they can find you on.
Okay, so you can find us on Facebook. You can search facebook.com Helen and Frank, or you can
Spell Helen. It's
Oh.
HILLYN.
yes,
And it's probably on your screen at some point in the course of the show.
okay. And you can find us through the Reverb Nation account, which is just Helen Natter, HILLYNNATTER. You can also find us through Face Arts, the Face Arts website, so
Okay.
faceartsmusic.com. Any of those avenues will take you to us somehow.
Okay.
But the Reverb Nation and the Facebook will update you with shows and events. The Face Arts, if you sign up for the email, we send out a lot of email blasts through the Face Arts account because it's got more numbers. So we like that.
That's awesome. I didn't know enough about you guys to not assume. So I walk in and your finger is shining
yeah.
all over the place. And so I'm thinking, I didn't know you were her brother.
He's definitely her brother.
Yeah.
That's true.
So this looks like happy news.
It is. I am getting married in May of next year.
Awesome.
And my fiance Stephen and myself, we are at another band, so we just can't get enough music.
No,
Yeah,
that's
her
great.
other band's called The Axis.
Yeah,
The Access.
the Axis.
Axis,
Yeah, and
like
that's
the- Axis.
yeah, AXIS. And that's more rock and blues. And then we cross over some of the material we do here into that project so that it gets the full band sound. And Frank always is so gracious to spend his free time hanging out with us on those gigs. He's just a
Do
nice
sound.
guy, yeah.
Do sound.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Come
So
on,
you
sing a
have
song.
a musical mom and dad, a musical brother, a musical older sister, now a musical fiance.
Yeah.
It's safe to say that your life is full of music.
Absolutely.
Do you think your children will be musical?
I think so.
That is pretty musical.
Yeah, she's
My niece, her daughter is
Oh
pretty
yeah, you
musical.
already. That's right. You
Yeah.
do have a daughter.
Yep,
And is she musical?
She is very musical. She's like any kid, though. Getting her to practice, that's another story.
Yeah.
But the second I go to practice, she's like, wait, can I? Oh, I'm busy now. I'm doing the piano now. And I'm like, hey.
Yeah, right. It'll
So,
click.
yeah.
It'll click.
Yeah.
I don't. I got tired of fighting about practicing,
Yeah.
just do it. If
Yeah.
you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it,
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't
And-
fight about it anymore.
Yeah, and she's 6, so it's like whenever,
Yeah.
at 6, it's
It'll
like,
happen.
Yeah.
She's kind of predestined to be musical.
Yeah.
So one of the songs that you played was about dumping the negative, and I almost said to you, did you just read my Facebook post that I put like a week ago?
Yeah.
Was all about getting rid of the negative and stepping it up and not letting other people hold me hostage or not being let myself dictate my world.
Exactly.
And that's a great way. What made you want to teach music? Because a lot of people want to be musicians. A lot of people want to be musicians. Most of them can't. Believe me, I get CDs in the mail all the time. And most of them suck. Did I say that out loud? I hope I didn't.
It's very
most
quiet.
of them
You
are
said it.
very, very good. But everybody wants to be a famous musician. What made you want to teach music to kids? Because it takes a special person to spend time with the children.
I feel like it was just really natural. I always babysat. I was always around kids. We had a big family. There was 4 of us total. We had cousins, and it just felt like a really natural fit. And the more I taught, the more I learned. And for me, it was one of the things that always just kept me really focused, because I would never want to be unprepared.
Right.
So, you're always working, making sure you're ready, and you're learning. You're learning from them. You're learning because you're researching. And their students are so enthusiastic that, as adults, we get dispassionate at times. We get bummed out about things. But when you're teaching, they're just always ready, always willing.
Especially in the arts.
Yeah.
So it's hard. We have to fight with whoever the powers are to keep the arts in the school. And music is one of the first programs to go.
Yeah.
And don't you think that without music, pretty much math goes too?
I think for some kids, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Without music, math becomes even harder. And
Reading too. There's a lot of crossover
Yeah.
with reading skills and music skills.
Yeah.
It's a language. So
Right.
Learning to sequence, learning to track. I don't want to get my teacher rant, but
No.
I think that for students, and actually at the school that I teach at Jennings, they do arts integration, and that's a big part of how I teach. So I get topics from the classroom teachers. Like I taught about the sun, earth, and moon this year. I taught
Cool.
I taught Newton's theory,
Law of relativity.
Yeah, I taught so many things, but all streamlined through music, and it was really fun learning and going back and going, oh yeah, I guess I did learn that in elementary school, but I retain it better now.
Right.
Through music.
You would. Yeah, that's
and-
awesome. So we're pushing our limits with time.
Okay.
And I'm so glad that you guys got to come on.
I want to give you something
Yeah.
though.
What?
Because where did I put my little thingy here? Hold on, I'm gonna get my little bag. Because we're from Deep River, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you said, we're becoming part of the New London community, but we still represent Deep River a lot. So we brought you a little gift.
Nobody's ever brought a gift to me on Grandma's Attic Music Review. That's very nice.
You're welcome.
Should I open this here?
Yeah.
Well, since nobody ever gave me gifts on my show, look at that. They made me a flower. It's a flower.
It's definitely a flower.
It's definitely a flower.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, my sister lives out the Deep River Way.
Oh, okay. So you have this in your
Essex.
blood then? Oh yeah. Okay. Tri-town.
She owns a restaurant on the Route 1.
Oh yeah. Which?
I'm not sure I can say it on the air.
Oh, okay.
But it has something to do with a color like blue and shellfish,
Okay.
perhaps crabs,
Yep.
and
Gotcha.
beef, like steak.
It's something like that.
How is that?
That's very good. That's very good.
Oh, look what I got. Now, where's my camera?
And a part of the proceeds to this went to the school systems in District 4. So that was kind
Oh,
of another.
up again
exciting-
here. I'm sorry. Nice.
And next time I'll come with New London because that's my new.
Your new hangout?
New hangout.
Thank you so much for getting that on. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. That's
very
awesome.
Thank you for
I-
having us. We really enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You guys going to take us out with a little
Absolutely.
song?
Definitely.
You have about 6 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? And first, thank you so much for coming. Let's do something again. If you
Yes.
get your kids to sing that song,
Yes.
then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great.
I would love that.
I'm part of the Music Now Foundation.
Okay.
And they're sponsored for our show, and that's all about getting kids on stage with professionals.
Okay.
So absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
would
Let's
love
do
that.
it.
Okay.
That would be great. Thanks. I'm so glad you guys came. Take us out with a really cool song.
You want to do yours, something?
What are you doing? Go that way. I'm wearing my flower. That was cool.
We'll take you out with an original country blues.
I love the blues. I love country. I'm good.
All right, all tuned up. Get up out from the sheets, dear. Can you hand me my clothes? Sure was sweet, dear. Did you think? But now I've got to go. 'Cause minutes turn to hours and hours they turn to days. And that's one more reason to kiss your lips, turn around and go my way. I don't know no game we're playing, but I don't really care. You tell me your dreams, I tell you mine. We don't leave too much out in fear. Well, I know you got another man like me when I done gone away. And that's one more reason to kiss your lips, turn around and go my way. To kiss your lips, turn around and go my way. Yeah, some folks say I'm crazy for loving you this way, but I don't care what the people think, 'cause crazy just not their way. To get up into the freedom, we're gonna have to get insane. And that's one more reason to kiss your lips, turn around and go my way. Yeah, that's one more reason to kiss your lips, turn around and go my way.